need you.
Okay.
Possible power pops or and possible TBIs, honestly, at this point.
What's going on?
We removed the venom from him, but his nose is still bleeding. I think there's something possibly brain worthy. I don't know what else it could be to look at.
Alright. Just going to check to see if one of the side is blown. That was evidence of a bleed to the brain. I'm also gonna check up his nose in a minute here.
What happened to him?
Yeah, I don't have energy to heal here. Are you guys okay if I take him to hospital for surgery? He looks like he has a blown pupil. He likely has a
Melody,
brain.
do it.
Yeah.
Do
Okay.
it.
I'll meet you over there. Oh my god.
Alright, it looks like I already have my helper. Alright, I got them. I got you, Ivan. I will do everything I can, and you know this. I don't even care who sees me.
Please keep me updated, Melody, please.
Yeah, of course. You're more than welcome to come over here if you need to.
I'm gonna wait in the hospital, yeah.
I didn't even bother changing. I came straight here and I'm setting him up for surgery.
Okay.
Hopefully I don't get in trouble for not being in the uniform or whatever.
No, you're not going to. Melody, you don't mind if Nori and I sit in the chairs in the operating room, do you?
No, go ahead. No, go ahead. Putting antibiotics. Putting antibiotics, anesthetics, and... On your way up, can you grab a bag of Oneg?
Yeah, I can
Thank
grab
you.
one on my way up.
Sorry, I hope you're as fast as I could. What do you need to do, Melody?
This is gonna be like an all hands this is definitely going to be like an all hands on deck. You're still intern, but I'm going to be giving you quite a lot of instructions that I'm going to need to have followed as closely as you know.
Yeah, I got you.
So I just connected to him to IV's fluids. Jade is bringing up blood for me. I'm gonna need you to connect that right away. I'm going to get him into the Mayfield clamp. It is going to hold his head still for surgery.
I remember.
Yep, and he also has a lot of trauma to the chest area. I'm going to be talking you through a lot of it. I need you to stop any, like he's got 2 broken arms, a crushed chest, and the bleed to his brain.
Okay.
So it's going to be a divide and conquer kind of situation. So I'm going to set his head up in the clamp, and I'm going to concentrate on the head, and I'm going to talk you through the body trauma.
Here, Melody.
All right, if you could give it to him, he's going to set that up right
Okay.
away.
Rome, we're
Yep.
gonna set it on the tray next to you, okay?
All right, thank you.
Alright, babe, let's go up the stairs and we can sit in the chairs there.
All right, let's go in.
All right, so I need you to feel and check his ribs to find out which ones are crushed. If any of them seem to be going inwards and might be causing, look for blood pooling to see if there's any punctured lungs, organs, so on. I'm just trying to see which pupil it is that is blown so I can place his head onto the side that is the problem. All right, so I'm going to be taking off a good portion of the left side of his skull so I could find the bleed, because I do not have the machines to be able to check where, find the bleed with the machine.
Feels like the second from the bottom rim of the left side is pushing inwards. Possible lung puncture. And then third from the top of the right seems to potentially puncture his liver. All of his ribs have multiple breaks. What I can feel.
All right, so I'm going to, you've done surgery with me before, so I know you can using the scalpel. I'm going to have you, the punctured lung is going to be one of the very most important places. We're going to have to open up his chest and get all of those bones out of his organs and repair all the damage. So in the place that is you're gonna start with the area with the part that is gonna go into lung, and you're going to make an incision through the dermis and peel back using the I forget what they're called, but they hold skin apart. You're gonna put that there, and you're going to start doing the removal of those bones and repairing, soldering. And if you are getting overwhelmed at any point whatsoever, let me know.
Okay.
I will talk you through anything further, but get to that point where you have the skin peeled back and you can see the bones, okay?
Okay.
And once you get to that point, I will talk you to the next area.
You said start at the dermis, correct? Or start with the
Yes. You're going to start over this section with the where the more critical area.
Gotcha.
You okay, Jade?
Yes. I'm just having Crush sit with us.
She would use.
Crush, you okay? Come sit with me. We can sit on the ground. You don't have to sit in a chair. It'll help you stay grounded. Ivan is resilient. That fucker doesn't want to die. He'll be fine. Uh-huh. Just like his sister. He'll be okay.
Talk me through what you've got to so far.
Alright, I got the piece of rib out of his lung.
Okay. Quickly make sure to repair any bleeding. Just remember that the lung tissue is a lot differently than regular tissue, so you have to be put the stitches closer together, but also not as tight because you can tear
Right.
through the lung.
Gotcha.
Um,
Okay. Not seeing any bleeding, but the lung has been deflated. So you still want me to do same thing, suture it up without being too tight, but tight, I guess.
it is probably more of the crush injury, less than the damaged lung. Double check for any holes. It may not be bleeding, but if there's any damage to the lung, it might stop it from inflating. So see if you can find the source of why the lung isn't reinflating.
And I've noticed a little tear near the puncture. That slight tear near the puncture. So I guess I would need to get that stitched up as well, and then stitch
Yes.
the main puncture.
Yeah, you're going to wanting to any punctures that you are finding, you're going to want to do them until all of the holes are patched up. The lung will not inflate. So work on that. Yes. Also, because you're working on lung, you're not gonna want to use solder always sutures because
Yes.
he's on the IVs and everything else. We don't want kaboom from oxygen and
Yeah.
cauterization.
Yeah, no. I that's why I said I figured the sutures was the best route.
Mm-hmm.
Any spark near oxygen goes boom.
Exactly.
Inflated. That's good.
Awesome. All right. While you're in there, check for any other damage on any of the other organs before you start repatching up and fixing the bones.
Gotcha. And I do see his one of the ribs puncturing his liver.
All right. So definitely fix the bleeding there.
Yeah. Does the liver have the same delicacy as the lung, or is it?
It depends on how healthy the person is, but yes, organs tend to be more delicate of tissue.
Oh, Crush, you okay? everything is going to be fine. You must breathe.
Blood going into his chest cavity. Found a second hole, but there's a lot of blood going in his chest.
Alright. I'm just checking to see if this blood vessel is repaired. If it is, I can help you.
Okay.
If you cannot
Like
find
I've just said,
we'll just turn the IV fluids on higher, and then we are going
You're not gonna
to
let anything happen to themselves.
make sure to put pressure by packing the inside of cavity if you cannot find the bleed. But try to find bleed. If you can't, just do that
Okay.
and hold pressure until I can help. Alright, so the vessel here is done. I will undo the clamp to restore the blood flow properly, and that should be all for his brain. I will come help you with what you're doing.
Do I have alcohol in my ice shot if I can do it? Have some. I'm not giving you any of this because I don't know how alcohol would affect your body.
Can wait.
Yeah, so your mouth saying.
Seems the secondary puncture is the cause of the bleeding.
Alright, can you repair it?
I'll try.
What I give her? What I have? It's wine from the Tonan thing.
Alright. There is more brain damage here, but it is not like immediate bleeding. I'm gonna come help you right now.
I just gave her something to put her ass down. That's all. It's strong. And she has a little body, so. I'm pretty sure it went straight to her head.
It's fucked up.
I'm gonna need some more units of blood because he is bleeding a lot.
Okay. Programs.
Connect them right away. This one is running on empty, and I want 2 of them going into him at once, please.
I got you.
Walk on. What's the matter? If you throw up on me, I'm not punching your chest.
Continues to work on.
I put 4 on there. I got 2 going.
Thank you. There's still quite a few bleeds. There's also a lot of swelling, and if the swelling continues like this, we might actually have to keep him open and pack him, and keep him into an induced coma so that he can heal properly and go through another surgery so that we can close him up properly later on. Because we do not want him awake with his half of his gut sticking out.
Oh, that'd be absolutely terrifying.
Exactly. Trying to see if he's at least stabilizing a little bit.
Yeah. First brain surgery, now this.
Yeah. Thanks for coming for the assist. I don't know if I'd be able to do this by myself.
Oh no, absolutely. Ivan's a good friend, even though he's does stupid stuff. He's still a good friend. And though I may not be kin to an extent anymore, he's still family.
Might have aggressively.
And
I
have a
refuse
duty.
to lose him.
I also have a duty to protect the ocean, and he's part of the ocean. So
Alright, looks like if you look at the arm there, you. uh, brain damage.
For our abilities, let's see. Other ones, do you not see them? Because I don't see them. Like, how go invisible? No, I'll show you.
Right. If you look at his arm here close to me, it is turning all kinds of reds. That is likely a busted artery. So this is going to be the next big thing. So what I want you to do, I'm going to start on the arm. What I want you to do is packed and seal with an outer seal of the injuries. We're not going to suture him shut just yet, and do the side of head and the abdomen and chest areas with the clear seal, because everything is swelling quite a bit, and we're just going to give it a rest now that the bleeding is stopped, and I'm going to work on this arm.
Okay, so outer pack or fuck, I'm sorry, I got lost. Pack everything on the inside, and then a clear seal on his head and abdomen.
Yes, you're going to put clear seals for now to allow things to swell and cool down, and hopefully by the time we get everything else repaired, the swelling has gone down and we can close up properly. If not, we might just have to keep him on the clear seal and put him in ICU and leave him in induced coma.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Me? Her? Who?
I'm talking to you. I just shoved my finger down your throat. I'm making sure you're okay.
I'm fine.
Not necessarily something that I wanted to do. Are you okay, small one? Is that right now? Okay. What's going on your head? Everything hurts like what?
Work.
Did you say your feelings hurt? Or do your hands hurt?
Browns.
Hold out your hands, let me see. Were you bitten by the danger needle? How much of your water are you turning into ice for that shield? Mm-hmm. You need water or you need to get in water? Backside, I you need to do that. I'm not having it to you. Fuck my life. Yeah. That fucker's not gonna die. We've already established this. I understand. I understand. That fucker is not going down without a fight. He just needs to go back to the water. He needs to go into the temple and just stay in the water for a while. He'll be fine. Oh, that's what I meant. I didn't mean while he's in a coma. If he goes into the water when he's in a coma, he's gonna fucking die. What kind of sadistic asshole do you think I am?
Alright, right now I'm working on the arm here. If it is going to require me to work quickly because I've clamped the artery, and if I clamp this artery for too long, he's gonna lose feeling
arm.
and pretty much.
Yeah, I got you.
So it is a race against time.
It,
But we cannot having him bleed out while I work on this either.
yeah, well, I have two bags still up on the hook. The other two are going in, so
How are your seals going?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
so far so good. I'm just checking to see if any of the
Yes,
swelling has
why you
gone
trying to
down.
chuck bullets at people?
Alright,
The fuck is
once
wrong
you're
with you?
done, like, putting the packing and getting the seals done, if you can come
Mm.
over here and help me with this.
I'm
We
not
need to take all of these bone fragments out, and then I need to repair this artery so we can get the blood flow. This can also require an entire bone replacement because it's too fractured to save.
Yeah. Alright. Swelling has stopped increasing. It's basically at a halt. It's going down extremely slow, so that's a good sign. I want to come over there and help you. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling those fragments out.
Thank you. Once we have it all the work area clear for me. I'm gonna get to reattaching of any nerves and blood vessels, starting with the artery, so that his arm works properly.
Excuse me.
Try to remove.
Making me hot, woman. Why must you visit a man fucking back? You're trying to push me? What? How you get me fuss at you because you burn my fucking skin?
So we're getting most of them out.
Alright, there's enough moved here so that I can start working. You can continue on the bones. I'm going to start on this artery. So if I can get the repair, we can like save the artery, then we can save the arm.
Yep.
It's fucking slippery.
Well, he's a slip some bitch.
Okay, you're gonna have to give this a try because I can't keep through.
All fragments are gone. Alright, what do you need me to do?
See if you can hold this together so I can suture it because it keeps
Okay.
slipping out.
What do you need me to
It's
hold
playing
again?
keeping away.
What do you need me to hold again? Tell me
The
what I need.
hold the two ends of the artery together so I
Okay.
can get it repaired. Use these tools here. I'm gonna hand them over. There you go. It's seeming to wanting to play keep away from me.
I got it for now.
Alright, let me get that sutured real fast.
You can hit it with some more salt. Don't give a fuck. We'll be feeding his ass applesauce when he wakes up. The fuck is he gonna do? And shit is my butt.
Alright, we need to catch that. Can you put your finger over it so that I can...
Yeah.
Thank you. Let me just grab something real quick.
Yep. Still gonna hold on the two ends. We're just gonna.
The two hands don't need to be held anymore. Just put
Okay.
your finger on the hole.
Okay, cool. We got it. I'm glad you said that because this was really awkward.
Yeah.
Said yes. Excuse me. Yeah, do me a favor.
Alright, let's see if that holds. Move your finger.
Let's see.
Move your finger. Let's see if this holds. Wonderful. Look at that. The hand's pinking right up.
Oof. Yeah.
Alright, you want to get, now that all this bone has been removed, you want to get measurements so that we can put an artificial one in.
Now, measuring his whole arm or just this section?
The whole section of missing bone. We also have the femur, the other arm, the ribs, and the skull repair to do. So we will be here a while.
Whew.
So hopefully you have no place to be, because it's
No,
going to be a long
no.
surgery.
I'm down. I ain't got nowhere to go. I was just gonna go into the ocean and do fishy or chucky thing, but yeah.
I'm just glad I was here to help.
Because I wouldn't have been able to do this myself. 4 centimeters.
I wonder if he'd be insulted if we use an exograph of a bovine bone for this, because that is roughly around the right bone density.
I mean,
Or
it's
should we
either
just
that
go? Or should we just go straight to artificial?
I can ask Jade really quick if she.
Do you mind asking her if what
Yeah.
he would prefer, if he would prefer bovine or metal or polymer?
Jade, quick question. Would you have a chance either would be okay with bovine bone or straight to artificial? Artificial.
Artificial? All right.
Cool. He said the last time he had an implant, it caused a lot of problems.
Okay. So artificial, probably polymer would be best. Though metal would be more durable, it is less flexible and will give him, it could cause pain if it shifts wrong. So we should definitely go with the polymer.
Yeah.
It is basically the same material as bulletproof material.
Yeah. I will let you do that, and you tell me what you need me to do.
Alright.
Just because you have way more
So
experience with it, and I don't want to fuck anything up.
what is going to end up happening is you've gotten the measurements now. We're going to have to melt and put together the make a polymer replacement for his bone. And then we're gonna have to like really clean out the area and then attach it with screws to his actual remaining bone. What I want you to do is clean up the edges of the bone because those are all fractured and stuff. You're going to want to clean and make it clean cuts. So you're going to use the bone saw and cut the 2 edges. And I will go start shaping the bone.
Do you want me to cut first, then clean?
Yes, because it's going to cause more bone dust in the hole.
Yeah.
I'm just going to start forming the polymer. I mean, I guess that part of his arm will be bulletproof on the inside. Too bad it's not making him bulletproof on the outside. Alright, got it. Right? Too bad I cannot coat the whole outside of him with this polymer and make him bulletproof.
Might have a win in accidents too.
He might end up in the ER less often.
Bubble wrap.
Alright, let's just check if this fits.
Alright, all areas are good to go for its replacement.
Alright, cool, it fits. Now we just need to get this all screwed into place. We're going to end up having to drive a screw through the bone to hold it into the rest of his bone, and I have a plate with screws on either side as well. I am going to take my very, very much time with this, just because any shifts of it could cause future problems. So I need to make sure this is right.
He has enough problems as is. We don't need to give him more.
Exactly. Now, if you can do me a favor, can you go towards cut away like the pants over the broken femur, and then start looking at working on that while I do this, because this might take me a while.
Yeah.
You should stop yelling. Because when you were out talking to Jade, I could hear you perfectly in here.
I'm talking normally. I'm not yelling.
Crazy how the voices travel.
Yeah, I guess paper thin walls. Maybe I don't know. If you want me to go to whisper, or lower my voice a little bit more, I
Mhm.
can.
Yes, please. Okay, so we have
Better?
yes, we have this arm left to do. I'm almost done here with the reattaching of the bone. Then I have the closing up of this arm as long as the swelling's not too bad, as long as there's no compression syndrome here. And then there's the femur that you're now working on, the other arm, rib repair, and I have brain damage. I noticed that I could not fix at the time because I had to help you with the bleed. I have that to do, and the skull reattachment. So I'm just gonna keep repeating the list so I do not forget it.
No, you're fine. Do what you gotta do. You have a process of doing it. It's fine. I get it.
Yeah, it's kind of my mental checklist,
Hey, whatever works.
and that gives you an idea of how much we have as left to do as well.
Oh yeah, we got a lot.
Just gonna move because his. I just realized that his hand kept going up my skirt. Alright, this looks good. I'm gonna start closing up all the muscle and the skin and get this, put the antibiotics and bandage, and that way we'll have one limb done.
Yeah, the fever, the heat, it's foobar. Looks like. Yeah, it's really bad bend in the leg. Oh my god. I think yeah, the femur is what I have to get in there too.
Alright, check to see if it needs to be fully opened or if you can feel where the break is and think you can pull it into realignment without having to open him up. Why did I bandage that? This needs a fucking cast. What the hell am I thinking?
Look, it's been an emotional.
It's
day.
a long, emotional day.
Yeah. Something great happens, something bad happens. It's kind of, you know.
Here you go. Alright, the pulse is still weak. Up the flow of both the IV bags and the blood. Just up the flow on them and check to see if the bags are running low. Just to see if.
So they're starting to run low. I'm gonna go ahead and open the other two bags on open and increase the flow.
All right. We're gonna need to be careful on how much blood we give him as well, because we're giving him oneg, so it might end up changing his blood type if we're not careful.
Oh no! Came in AB positive, leaving out O negative.
Well, it doesn't necessarily mean that he's gonna change to oneg, but he could change to something else.
No, I was just trying to.
Oh, that could.
Before I moved, opened English. Before I changed the blood bags out, I did feel his femur in 3 different places.
Alright, so it's not something we could just pop into place without opening it. We're gonna have to open it and use screws and shit.
Yay,
If it was just one break, then why the fuck am I pointing? If it was just one break and it was a clean break, we could have just popped it back into place. And then okay, put those bags on full, because he seems like he's very still low on blood. Put them full tilt. That'll be 5 bags that we have put into him after these 2 going through. And then I think it's 4 bags of IV fluids as well.
Yeah, I think so as well.
So that's 9 bags of fluids going into him.
Yeah.
He did bleed a lot though, so he kept losing more.
I wanted to grab him as I think that was the first when I saw him like drop, but I couldn't. I was helping with keeping everything like whatever those whispers and shit away from everybody.
Yeah, I completely understand, and I didn't see most of it happening because it was behind me.
I could see out the corner of my eye him wrapped up in Shram's coil. Um, I didn't see her bite into him.
Okay, so there's still puncture wounds on this neck. I'm gonna get that sealed and bandaged so that he stops losing any more blood.
Yeah. It's like I said, I thought she was just helping keeping him up. I didn't see her biting him, so. But I think it was for a purpose. I don't know. All right. Do you want to go ahead and cut him open on this side, or do you wait?
Do you feel confident enough to do it?
I did his chest cavity. That's kind of like got some really vital organs in there.
Yep, but you also have the artery going through that femur.
True.
That's why I asked if you were confident.
Melody, I don't think I'm going to be 100 with you. I accidentally nicked that artery. I'm not too certain if I won't go into a frenzy.
You've already been dealing with so much blood.
I know, but with an artery, it's more so it will squirt probably into my face directly. Like the blood just like spooling around doesn't really bother me as much. It's the fact that I feel like gets into my face.
I'm gonna come over here and help you because he is more stable now. We can work together on things.
Okay.
It'll make it easier and less likely that because we're split up that we'll make more less mistakes kind of thing.
Gotcha.
This way, if we both have our hands doing something, with more hands means like one of us could be on suction and so on and so on. All right. If you could just use the soldering tool to any little bleeds, because there will be little bleeds if you want to nick those while we work our way down to the bone. And then beyond suction otherwise. In a minute, I'm going to have you pull on the ankle slowly so that I could realign the bones. Just until there's enough room for me to get them back into place.
Alright, so you want me to do... You said you want me to pull on his ankle? Just let me know when you want me to pull on his ankle.
Alright, so if you want to pull slowly on the ankle while I place the bones back into place, once the bones are placed back into place, I'm just going to have you hold the ankle there so that I can get the screws in. Alright, go ahead.
Here. Alright, there you go.
Alright. The bones should be good. Try releasing the ankle. Let's see if this holds.
Do you want me to just let it go entirely, or just slowly?
Just slowly let go. We don't want to like have it snap back in the. Awesome. Alright. Are you feeling confident on closing this up? And I can work on the next place? Awesome. Move this out of the way. There we go. Sure got quiet out there.
It did. Once I get this suturing back up, I can check on him really quick.
I'm also gonna hop back on the radio because I forgot to get back on it. Don't forget, cast out bandages, don't pull a me.
Did what?
I said don't pull a me, remember it's cast, not bandages.
Oh, yeah, cast his leg instead of bandage his leg, yeah.
Yeah, because that would not help him from not re-breaking.
Yeah.
This is going to be an extensive repair.
Is that the last area that we gotta get, or oh no, we still gotta do his ribs?
We still have to close up his chest, fix his
Mhm.
ribs. Still have to check the other damage I've seen in his head, close that up as well.
Yep.
But the humerus, elbow, radius, the ulna has all been shattered. His arm looks like ground meat.
Oh, so just give him a new arm. Got it.
It might end up having to be that if I can't repair this. It would be very long to replace every single thing. I'm going to check to see if it's salvageable or if we need to amputate.
Yeah. Would you want me to? How high up do you want the cast to go, Melody? All the way up to like.
Always
going
like,
low,
always
full leg?
like, always about an extra like hand's length over the break.
You said arms or hands length?
Hand.
Hand. Okay.
Like, I don't know how big your hands are, but like anywhere between like 6 to 8 inches more.
I got you.
most of a foot.
I got you. I'm just
And,
gonna.
and I don't mean like feet. I mean like
Yeah,
you know, feet and inches.
I'm American. I understood what you meant by foot or feet. We were
Sometimes
talking
people
measurements.
take me literally, so yeah.
Well-
Except for my last measurement was hand, so
Well,
I
I
wanted
mean,
I wanted to make sure you didn't think I thought the other one next. You know.
oh no, yeah, no, you did. I mean, you use my hand as an example of like how far you. It's fine. I understood. All right, that's there. Do you want me to go check to see if they're okay, or do you want me to continue over here?
All right. I feel like I need to talking to Jade. Cause my personal medical opinion would be to amputate because it would be a really long, painful recovery to getting. But I don't know how much Ivan is attached to keeping his limbs, and I do not know if he's the kind he's like Enzo who can grow back or not. So I need to talk to Jade.
Okay. I need to just
Um,
make sure.
yeah, keep him stable.
Yeah.
Oh, I am going to hide my earphones.
Yeah. Who the what?
My earphones, the things on my head that pokes out
Oh
like.
yeah. Okay. It looks like he's improving some, and his pulse is growing stronger. So he's definitely stable. Yeah.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna take a clothing bag out because he's not coming off.
Yeah. Just. But did you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
This was just faster.
Hello.
I just have another question. We're in the process of like getting things finalized that he's stable again, his vitals at least. But do you think Ivan would prefer to lose an arm or to go through a very painful recovery? Because from my professional opinion, I could repair his arm, but it'd be extremely tedious and probably cause him a lot of pain, or I can amputate.
He probably would prefer amputation.
All right, that's all I needed to know. We just have closing up and the amputation of his arm left to do.
Okay, thank you.
But he's stable.
Oh, good. Okay.
So it was both to ask you that and to put your heart at ease.
I appreciate it.
No problem. I will get back to it. Thank you.
All right, bye.
What are we doing?
We're taking the arm.
Alright.
All right. Oh, I hate to be the one to have to do this.
Yeah.
I hope nobody holds it against me.
We're just saving his life. I don't think anybody will. I don't think if I think if we weren't there, I think Ivan would have died. As morbid as that sounds.
Okay, take a deep breath. I don't like that I have to do this to him.
I know, but it's that and constant pain. A reminder of what happened.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, either way, it's gonna be a reminder of what happened. But one's just gonna have a lot of pain.
Yeah, hopefully he's like Enzo and he could grow back.
Like an octopus? Or starfish?
Mhm.
Okay. Maybe. You never know. Only one way to find out.
Let's see how far down I can save. Are you done with your closure?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna cut the bone here in a second if you want to take the hand and put it aside. And then I'm about to cut the bone.
Mm-hmm.
I've already separated all the tissue and muscle. Once I cut the bone, if you could take the whole hand and forearm and put it aside out of the way so we can get started on cleaning up and closing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so being neurosurgeon, brains and nerves is my specialty. And so that he does not have ghost pains as much and stuff, I'm going to reconnect the nerves to the area in a way to avoid that from happening.
Okay, so what do you need me to do?
If you're wanting to help me with all of the blood vessels are clamped at the moment to stop them from bleeding. If you want to start working on either suturing or soldering them shut so that they do not bleed.
Gotcha.
And as well as, because the nerves might take me a while because I want to make sure he is not in pain and I need to do it right. If you could also shave down the bone to not be so jagged using,
I gotcha.
yeah, because we want the skin to go around it nicely and don't want it to hurt him.
Yep. I'm assuming you want me to do the artery as well?
Yeah.
So,
Just be extra careful with that one because that one flows very, very strong.
Oh, absolutely. For the filing of the bone, do you want me to use like a file, or do you want me to just use the bone saw to keep the
There's
shave off a little bit?
there's an attachment you could put on the bone saw. It is like a flat turning one.
Oh, like a grinding wheel.
Yeah, it is
Okay.
used for shaving and like a shaping.
Gotcha.
So you want
Let
to
me just.
round off the edge of the bone so that like it is soft.
I'm tracking.
All right, so I'm gonna be connecting the nerves in a way that will attach it to the skin and to each other to reconnect so that there's not just a severed, painful area, but I'm also making it sure that it's going to be very nice to the surface of the new nub. In case it comes to the point where he's not regrowing his limb, he could possibly put future bio arm that is that he could use his nerves to control open and close and such.
Yeah.
I can't make the arms, but I can work the nerves. I just want to make sure he has options.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, once you're done with the bone there,
I'm just
we can
making
start
sure.
closing up.
Yeah, I'm finishing up now. I'm just going over the bone, make sure there's no like splinters or anything poking it through.
Make sure to use a lot of saline to rinse out every so often, because that is going to get hot, the bone. It helps keep it cool.
It's like if you're using a drill bit on a piece of metal, you want to use some type of fluid to keep it cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I also will be writing a nice review about your work today because you work very well in a team and you follow instructions perfectly.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is also like an area I have no like knowledge in, so I mean, of course, I'm going to follow your directions as to the T as I can.
Mm. I somehow almost every single time I work end up in surgery somehow. Some others don't, but I don't know.
The
It just
last
keeps
time we
happening to me.
last time we did a surgery together was brain surgery.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's a full body surgery. We went from head to toes, basically.
All right, you good there?
All right, bone's good to go.
Okay, so all of the nerves are properly connected to the skin and to the muscles, so that he should, if so be it needed, all of these muscles and nerves should be able to, if he thinks and flexes those parts, it should
Yeah,
move a bionic
basically,
limb.
kind of like almost like even if he can't grow it back, but he's gets a prosthetic arm that he can use his fingers and stuff. It's like the phantom type of thing. He can. It
Yeah.
feels like he still has his hands and he can still.
So
Yeah,
now,
grow that.
because I cut the skin in kind of like a flower pattern where the skin is actually longer than what the bone is, like I left extra muscle and skin, all we should be able to do is like close the flower bud. I don't know if you understand what I'm meaning, and then sew it together.
I think I get it. Like a bloom flower. Like
Yeah,
there's a
forcing
flower
all
that.
the flower petals back closed, yeah, and
Yeah.
then sewing
Yeah.
it together. Because I
Yeah.
left it where the skin and muscles were longer than the bone, like I did a
Mhm.
kind of like a reverse bowl, like where the bowl part is facing you, so that we could pull it all inwards to sew.
Gotcha. Okay.
So now we're just needing to close that up, like, and then his limb will be as good as we can get it, considering he's gone. Okay. And then we just have the chest cavity and the head cavity. And then I might go have a good cry.
Yeah. I don't really need to cry. It's more of a I need to go punch something type of thing.
I am very feeling overwhelmed right now.
I mean, I would too. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, Ivan's a friend, family in a sense, but it's like
I mean, we used to be closer, but he's
yeah, I
still
don't
kin,
have
and it's just a
okay.
lot of. I don't want to lose him, and it's a lot, and there's a lot of pressure, and it is. I, I still care a lot.
No, I understand. I what I was going to say was like like know Ivan, but I don't have like a deep connection with him. So like the crying part of the emotion is not there for me, but it's just more so
I
the
have so much
rage.
frustration right now that that's where it's like necking up, and that is where it's leading my. I feel like I just need to like let out emotions, and I feel like that's I'm just gonna end up sobbing.
I mean, if you need to punch something, you can punch me. I'm pretty fucking sturdy.
It's okay.
Um,
I don't want to accidentally like end up in another surgery.
I'm a sturdy man. I'm feeling about 800% right now. Because I know I gave him or I used my water bucket on him so he can stay wet. Wet. Uh, I am getting critically dry right now.
Okay, give me a sec.
Hmm?
I
What
got
do you say?
bags upon bags of them.
Yeah.
When I know I have,
Oh.
like, I went from surgery directly to helping Tina, like, Tanya. I was like, I went directly from work to there, and then, so I still have all my medical bags with me, and my medical bags are extra buckets. I thought I gave you guys each some.
No, I gave him. I gave him mine, and then he gave it back, and it was like, yeah. Ooh, what the fuck?
Okay, we're good.
Okay, when you saw that shit, I wasn't going crazy. I don't know how we would explain to Jade we lost his body while in surgery.
Yeah, he kind of disappeared into ceiling for me. He was like,
oh yeah, no, he fucking levitated like.
he just launched into the roof for me,
Yeah,
and then
like, wait a minute, hold
reappeared.
up.
Alright. If you want to just put the last few stitches in this, do the antibiotic and get the bandage on this. No cast for this one because it's gone. No broken bones.
Yeah.
Alright,
No,
I'm
I
gonna
want a
leave you
bandage.
at
I
that.
want a
Just double
bandage,
check it.
not.
And then I just have the head and this chest cavity left to do. I think I've done like 4 or 5 laps of this table by now.
Exercise cardio, woo! Yeah, I think after this, I'm gonna go decompress deep in the water.
I had already done 7 hours at work here, and now I'm back here.
Yeah, I was gonna clock
I
in.
didn't even bother clocking in though.
Yeah, same. As soon as this started, like as soon as we got.
I didn't want to even risk it because I didn't want to get calls and distractions while I was
Well,
working.
I'm not. Yeah, Yeah, I wasn't clocking in here per se. I was meaning other place to count for my hours. But I'm like, his life is more important than me getting my hours.
Yeah, I don't care about the hours. I just
I mean,
didn't want to get distracted, so I didn't clock in. I care more about getting him fixed. Worst comes to worst, I could put in hours later, but I honestly don't care about it.
you said so after the antibiotic, you put a bandage down.
Antibiotic cream and a bandage. Make sure to any bandage you put on him is seaweed based because he will need to go get wet. It's the same with the casts. I use the seaweed based so that it doesn't fall apart in the water.
I got you. This, that, the other, cream, bandage. All right, here we'll go. All right, on to the next. All right, done with his arm.
Right. So I'm just checking to see if there's any swelling to the brain or any extra fluid buildup. Extra fluid buildup means he would need a shunt, which would be a special catheter that goes from his brain under his skin all the way to his abdomen. And there's a special part in the abdomen that actually absorbs brain fluid well. And then the other option, if he's swelling, then we would make a special pouch in his abdomen before closing him up to keep the skull in there so that it is not staying alive for as long as the needed before the special brain pouch is made for the head. And it is just kept open until the swelling goes down for the skull to be reinstalled later. If there's no leaking or swelling, then we could go about closing his head up.
Right.
Alright, looks like I could reinstall the skull, which is good. So this means I'm going to be able.
I'm
Mhm.
sorry. The way that's worded,
There's
it
a
makes me think
big. Well, fine. The bone flap. Is that better?
No, it's just like, oh yeah, I'm just reinstalling the skull like it's a PC part.
Mhm. So I'm gonna use bone mesh and bone glue and to
I think I
get
remember
things.
that from the last surgery we did.
Yep. I'm gonna start by cleaning and rinsing the brain real good with the salines, which means I have to uncover. I can take this plastic wrap you put on, basically.
His little bubble wrap.
His little bubble wrap. I can take that off his brain now. I can gonna clean it out with saline. I'm going to close the dura, which is the membrane that holds the brain under the skull.
Yep.
And then we're
Yep, I
going to
remember
use
the
bone
dura.
mesh, and we're going to use bone mesh and bone glue, and then the bone flap. And because it has all been cut off in one piece, it'll be a lot easier to reconnect than the last time.
Yeah, I did a good job. Woohoo!
Yeah, last time I remember we got frozen to bits trying to take off little fragments everywhere.
You did. It wasn't really affecting me that much.
Oh yeah, lucky you. I was had to go on LOA because my hands had frostbite for like a week.
Is that why you've been gone?
Yeah. My hands were damaged in the last brain surgery we did.
Yeah. That's the last. Like we've done multiple together. That's the only one we've done together, woman. What are you talking about?
Well,
But
technically this is a brain surgery.
Well, yeah. Yeah. You know, when he finally wakes up, I'm gonna be like, haha, I had my hands in your brain. See what he says.
Well, you didn't have it in the brains. You had it in his abdomen. I had my hands in the brains. You just assisted on other things while I did this.
I'm gonna word it to specifically like.
Technically, you had your hands in almost every limb in his chest cavity. And the only thing you didn't have your hands in was his head.
Yeah. I'm like, Ivan, how does it feel that I was inside you?
Oh no!
I'm gonna word it just like that. You're alive because I was inside you.
It's one of those. My brain is getting so tired. I'm having a hard time spelling. So forgive me if I fuck shit up.
Oh, dude,
We
no
peel
worries.
off the plastic wrap and.
I was right there with you. You're fine. I think everybody involved understands.
And rinses. All done here. Now we could move on to the chest.
Get that done. I can pick him up and go to the ICU.
All right. So, you're done with the hand.
Yep.
So
Jimmy and the stuff.
Mhm. Don't remind me.
I'm sorry.
I still so feel so bad that I'm the one that had to take it. Should have made you do it.
Mm.
Then he could have blamed you.
I mean, he doesn't know that you did it. You could still.
I mean, I
say
called
that I did
Jade.
it. Oh shit! Well, fuck. Well,
Um,
you no. Well, no. You asked what she, and you gave your opinion. That doesn't mean that she knows that you did it. You could have made me do it, so you can still blame me.
let's
You can still blame
double
me.
check all these organs, make sure nothing is wrong before we go closing up. We're gonna give
Yeah, yeah.
everything a nice good rinse. Do you have any saline left? I used every one of my special
I
syringes.
got a couple bags left. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So if we can get that really good lavage, cleanage of the organ areas, and then I'm gonna have you help me reattach rib cage. I'm gonna check to see whether or not these are salvageable or if they're too broken up and we need to give him a polymer rib cage.
Bulletproof bitches.
Well, I mean, that part of him will be bulletproof, but it'll still get through his skin, but he'll have a bulletproof rib cage under his skin, which might be cool.
Hell yeah.
Just in that one spot. Alright, so you go ahead with the rinse and double check to make sure that there's all the nicks and everything were gotten. Start unpacking the organs because we put a bunch of gauze in there. Make sure you count every single one to make sure everyone that went in also came out. We don't want to leave any foreign objects in him.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely, because I can come back as an infection, and then we have to open them up again.
Yeah, so just make sure to count to make sure that everything that was originally on the table when we first set up is on the table when we close him up.
If I remember correctly, I think I did. Okay, how many did I put in there? Fuck.
These tables are set to the same amount every time. Just make sure that this is still the same amount.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how many that is. I've never had to set them up, so no one's ever told me how many are on there. I just was just packing, and I didn't even count. I'm gonna be honest with you. How many do we normally keep on the table?
I would say we probably went through 2 packs of like full of them, and there's 10 or wait, read the label. Does it say 10 or 12 on those labels on the packs that are over there?
On the where?
Over on the table, does it say 12 or 10 on the packs? And we use 2 packs.
Talking about that green box over there?
Mm-hmm.
If we go look. Hey, these are gloves. It's 20.
All right. So we use 2, so that means there should be 40.
Yeah.
All right. So probably the synthetic replacement is probably going to be the best and easiest method because trying to get this puzzle piece together is not going to be fun. And it'll be a lot less painful for him in the first place, and a lot less screws, and less chance of it re-breaking if we just replace the whole thing, the whole side with a nice big polymer piece.
Mm-hmm. Is it growl and bark at me more, or
Yep.
is that it?
I'm gonna go silence my thoughts real quick. I'm just gonna think a bit and stop howling at you.
Okay.
All right. Sorry about that.
All right, everything's out. I counted 40, and I cleaned everything out.
Awesome. Okay, so now I'm gonna have you use the bone saw again. You're gonna cut off and make smooth every piece of every rib that is missing. You're gonna make a nice smooth area, and don't be shy to cut extra off because we can just replace the entire section. Might be easier than to make a whole bunch of smaller pieces.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it in one bigger piece.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you feel about practicing your reports with this one?
Oh God, please no. There's so much we've done. I forgot where we started. I'm gonna be honest.
That's why I always keep a body cam when I do surgery.
You know, that would have been a smart idea, but I was just so focused on trying to get him, to stay alive. I forgot.
Luckily, my body cam was already going from the trying to help Tanya thing.
And mine turned off when I, shifted.
You're gonna help me with the report though, right?
Yeah, I can help you more.
You can start it and I'll fill in the blanks.
Oh, good lord. There's gonna be a lot of blanks. I don't know. I'm sorry.
It's
I
okay.
received a thought that was kind of funny. I had to giggle a little bit.
Mhm. Now, as long as you put a little bit in there, at least that way I can see that you understand how the reports work, and that way I can mark that as done for you from my end.
I think when I was with Jade, I think she marked mostly everything off. I think the only thing that
Yeah,
she
I
said
have
that I
my
had.
own list because I don't have access to hers. It is just
Oh, okay. Wait, does every
it's basically all of us give recommendations on who should and shouldn't proceed, kind of thing. And I just
Gotcha.
like to, so like for me, I go, he's done everything with me, kind of thing. So I don't see why not, kind of thing. And it is basically, I give a
See,
better, huger, like endorsement if I know you could do everything and you were well trained on everything and that you seem to understand everything. But if I haven't seen certain things, I can't put judgment on those particular things.
No, I got you.
I mean, I guess technically I could go see some of your older reports.
I mean, I get the gist of making reports. You're documenting everything that you've done. Like for this one, it would be a more in-depth and detailed notes. Again, like I said, so much happened. My brain can't. It's
Oh
a
yeah,
blur.
this is a big surgery, yeah.
So there's just so many things like we're throwing around, things we use, this, that, and the other. I'm like, my brain go, But I know how to write reports. Before I came to this realm, I was EMS a little bit. I mean, I didn't do like surgeries like this. We weren't.
How are the bones doing? You get them all cut and shaped?
Yeah, I'm working on that.
I'm distracting you with conversation, and this is me snapping you back to work so we could get out of here and get him into the ICU so that Jade could stop panicking and come seeing him.
Yeah, okay. Finish these bones over, I gotta do.
I don't want to make them worry any more than already is, so you know. I can't even remember what time we got in here.
I think we've been in here for like.
I will give you a hint. Just since Storm alone, that is almost been 2 hours, and we started before Storm.
Oh yeah, it's about maybe 3 or 4. Yeah.
I could measure it in another way, actually. I am 3 buckets deep.
Oh yeah. Oh god, yeah. That takes a while. So yeah, we've been here a fucking age and a half. Alright. Everything's all clean.
His breathing is back to normal, and his pulse is strong and steady now too. So, I believe we're getting out of woods as soon as he's closed up.
Yeah.
Now, to be a matter of with brain surgery, it is always we have to see if they wake up.
Yeah, it's a wait and find out type of game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think anything with the brain is a wait and find out. It's not a there it is type of thing.
So this one is going to be admitted into ICU.
Oh, 125%.
A broken arm,
surgery.
a broken leg, and a missing arm, and his brain has been cut open.
Wait.
And his chest.
Hold on, it's not missing. It's over there in that bowl.
It's no longer attached to his body.
No, yeah, there you go.
All right, you wanting to measure the gaps between the from top to bottom, how much of the ribs is missing, and from left to right as well. If you can give me the dimensions of his ribs, I can get him a polymer. It is kind of like a plate. It has a bit of the ribbing on it, but it also goes over his actual ribs and then is screwed into place. And it reinforces the ones he still has left and fills in the gaps of the ones he doesn't. So I just need to know how much of his ribs is missing to know how much of it needs to be the thicker bits. Basically, I'm trying to talk to you through as much of this as possible so that way you could learn it as much as possible so that you can do it again if you need to if I'm not here.
Let's hope that never happens.
At least not on this patient.
Knowing his history, it might happen. But no, I just don't want to. I honestly, as much as I love operating on people. It's I hope they don't have to be operated on. I hope they
Yeah,
don't
it
make
is same with
stupid.
me. I'm always like, I like that I have the skills, but I rather not have to practice them. If people could stop hurting themselves, I'd be much happier.
Absolutely.
Alright, I'm gonna get started on making the polymer pieces. You tell me the measurements, and I'll be able to cut. But I'll start shaping things. I forgot how I changed all my muscles to automatically do the one part, so I keep accidentally fucking typing this shit out. I have a new, like, muscle memory, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. I'm reading this correct. It's 4 centimeters by 6 centimeters. I think that might be right.
That is very tiny.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
You sure you're not reading? Okay, don't take this wrong, but are you mixing up centimeters with inches?
Yeah, like we're all tired. Yes, I am. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
It is the inches.
Okay, because I was going to make a guy joke of that a lot of guys seem to mix up their inches with centimeters, but I'll keep that to myself out loud over here.
You say we're trying to make our dick smaller than what it actually is?
Opposite. You guys are saying, oh yeah, totally 6 inches, but you're actually reading the centimeters.
Oh.
Alright, let me get that cut up. Alright, let me just clean this off with some saline. Actually, there's a sink right here. Let me just rinse this off.
That sink. That's not
Yeah, it's just... you know what? I'm not going to use this sink. It kind of looks gross. I'm gonna... Oh wait, there's bottles
It's also
over
got
here.
bone fragments in it too, so let's not. I kind of toss those everywhere. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Alright, here. You said you had saline here. You rinse this off.
Yeah.
Let me just give you that.
Yeah.
I need to... We're almost done.
God, it's daylight.
I'm starting to get a little less overwhelmed. I feel like we've been at this for a long time. I feel like it's been a 3-hour at least surgery. I've done longer ones before. I have done ones where I've used 6 buckets of water and then fainted because I ran out of water mid-surgery.
Oh, Jesus. There you go.
All right,
clean.
and now place that in there and see if it fits.
Okay, I guess we'll leave you. Okay, let's see.
Now, does it fit is the question. If it fits, then we just have to screw it in and then close them up.
Wunderbar. It fits.
Awesome. Okay, so now you're gonna drill through the polymer and the bone in the basically make anchoring points on the tops, around the sides, and then so you're gonna get the bones at least 6 locations. So you're gonna get the 4 corners and then some in the middle where there's still middle to go. Make sure to use the short screws that doesn't go right through the bone. And then you just put the screws in, and then we can close them. So what I'm going to do to speed things up is every time you make a hole, I'm going to put the screw in it.
All right.
There we go.
There we go. Oh,
Now let's just pull this, take this clamp that's holding the skin apart off, and get him sewed.
All right.
There you go.
All right.
Now, we just need to stop all of his antiseptics and his anesthesia, and we will keep him connected to the IVs.
Yep.
And then we're gonna move him onto a gurney and push him to ICU. Do you want me to call Jade?
I can call her.
All right. I just figured you said you wanted to be the one to carry him.
I can. Yeah.
Just call her.
I went straight to voicemail.
All right. You want to help me scooch him onto the gurney and then you can take him?
Yeah.
And 1, 2, 3, and up.
The dangle test works. He is passed.
Once we get him in here, I'm gonna do a coma scale test to see how bad, if we think he's going to, if he's wake upable.
Got you. Oh, thank you. While you do whatever you gotta do up here, I want to go downstairs to see if anyone's downstairs that was here.
All right. Guess if I'm gonna hold a hand, I better come over here. Ivan, can you hear me? Can you squeeze my hand? Okay, so that is already above a 6, so it is very likely you will wake up. That is very good news. I'm very glad. I'm gonna wait here with you, since you can hear me. I'm gonna wait here with you until your kin gets here, or until he comes back and tells me whether or not they are still awake. Jade has gone to sleep. Her phone went straight to voicemail. But if any of the others come up, then I will leave you with them. But if I will stay here until you fall asleep otherwise.
Melody, I'm bringing corrections to people up here.
Okay.
It's ready. From.
If you want to hold his hand, you could hold this one here. I'll let go. I just did a coma scale on him. He does show signs that he will wake up. It's just a matter of when. We had to amputate this arm. He has a whole new rib cage. We've repaired his ribs, his leg.
Femur.
His other arm is broken, is in a cast, and his head.
And we did his femur as well.
I did say leg.
Okay.
I feel like if I call you anything other than an asshole right now, it wouldn't be real. But my God, Ivan. Sit here and scare us all to death today.
His pulse is back steady and strong, and his breathing is back to normal. It is just a matter of when he might wake up. He did have brain surgery, so that is always iffy. But he does obey instructions when you ask him to squeeze your hand, and he does react to people talking with slight squeezes of the hand. He also, I squeezed his toe and he reacted to that too, so it is very highly that he's going to wake back up. It's just, again, a matter of when.
I see. What happened was regrettable. But thank you. Your strength provided me with enough power to keep the barrier going on our side. We were both reaching our limits. And when I saw you bleed, my body reacted. My instincts took over. I needed to do what I had to protect Tanya and everyone else. I didn't want you to end up this way. But your strength allowed me to maintain the barrier. So thank you. We did it. They're restored. It was a success. We won.
Oh?
We'll check on you.
You want to go make sure to get the limb in the deep freeze?
Where's the deep freeze? Where?
There's storage in the lab where we do like the blood donation stuff.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to say to him, Serenity?
It's there.
I'm just glad you're alive. And I'll wait for you. We all will. Keep fighting. And thank you for everything.
Thank you for letting us see him. The both of you.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
I wish Jay didn't have to go to bed so she could see him. But
Yes, but he'll at least be slightly better
I'll be checking on
least
him
on
regularly,
the
and
road to recovery by the time she does. The arm that you amputated,
Mhm.
I have a question about it.
What about it?
Well, looking at the facilities here, I don't imagine you have proper ways to store it.
We do.
Oh, you actually do.
Yep. We have a proper storage facility for it. And once he wakes up, he could decide whether he wants to give it a burial or what he wants to do with it.
I mean, you can bury it inside of my stomach, but I was going to say that I could freeze it. But if you have a way to preserve it,
It is already in the deep freeze,
yeah, so then that's fine.
and then he can decide what he wants to do with it if he, when he wakes up.
All good. I just thought I would proactively offer that extension.
you just wanted the arm.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I already.
He already tried to make dibs for it as well.
But I did want to sincerely offer to freeze it if you didn't have proper ways to store it.
Yeah.
I also did his arm in a way where I have reconnected the nerve endings in a way that if ever he decides he wants a prosthetic, he can use one that has the bio movements to it, with the nerve endings being where I relocated all the nerves.
I did find out he does have the starfish ability. So he can regrow.
Yeah. I'd be really surprised if he goes with the prosthetic. But
I just wanted to give him more
I'll be able to
choices.
see.
Even if he wanted to just use the prosthetic until his arm grows back or until he goes about it. I just wanted to make sure he had options just in case he couldn't.
I'm not sure how that would work. His arm, I don't think it would grow back if he had a prosthetic.
It would probably start being painful for him when he starts growing back, and then he would have to remove it, and then he would figure out why it is painful because like digits are forming where his stump is.
Yeah, otherwise he's going to have a twice as long arm and kind of look a little lopsided.
I mean,
Like,
he could
a
reach
whole
you for a lot
orangutan
farther
thing.
away.
I don't like that. I especially do not like that phrasing. It's weird. None of that. None of that. No orangutan Ivans.
Oh my god.
I mean, there was that time where he lost all his hair and then he grew it everywhere but his head at one point, so...
What the
The
fuck?
Thaddeus-ification.
Thaddeus. Oh my god.
Oh.
Wait. I have not seen Thaddeus in a while. I wonder how he's doing.
Right. I wonder.
You say that like you killed him.
No, I mean, you
Did
probably
you put his essence
seen
into
it.
a pearl?
What? No. Wait, have you not seen him, Mara?
I've not seen him since we met the ice dragon.
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah?
actually the last time I saw him too.
Yeah, me
The
too.
last time
but
I saw
heard
Ivan
he's a
was
serpent
Not
now.
Ivan.
not Ivan.
Ivan's
Fucking
right there.
Thaddeus. Thaddeus. Last time I saw Thaddeus was during the Trident ceremony, not the last Trident ceremony, but the one before that,
Yeah,
where the
he's a
Great Water
serpent now,
Spirit,
apparently.
where the Great
Yeah,
Water
I
Spirit
caught
said,
that.
"Fuck you." You fed somebody to the Kraken, so no. That was the last time I saw him.
Alright, who wants to start the
That is
report?
also real.
Because we have a lot to write and we need to make sure that I have it started. Even if we don't fill it out today, we need to have one started. Just so that it is on the right day kind of thing.
We'll get out of your hair.
Alright, you guys be safe.
I'll see you again sometime
I'll be
soon,
checking
Ivan.
this one regularly to making sure everything stays good and that I'll be changing his bandages and stuff, so I'll be taking good care of him.
Okay. Well, thank you for everything here and earlier. It means a lot.
Sorry, I did a
You guys
7-hour